This video is kindly brought to you by Squarespace, the all-in-one platform to create a beautiful online presence. Hi, my name's Janelle and welcome back to Rosery Apparel. Today I'm going fabric shopping, which I'm so excited about, and so I thought I'd pick up the camera and bring you along with me so you can see a little bit of my fabric shopping process and where I like to purchase my fabrics from. I'm in a lucky position where purchasing fabric is now a business expense, which for me basically means my life is made. I absolutely love shopping for fabrics. I always have ever since I was really young. I just get so excited and inspired by all the possibilities that the fabrics can be made into. I'll be taking you with me to Spotlight, which is a fabric and craft chain here in Australia, and is also incidentally where I used to work before doing my YouTube channel. So it's always really interesting to go back there and have a look and see how things have changed and what new fabrics they've got in now. And I'll also be going to a few thrift stores, or op shops as we call them here in Australia, as I love working with recycled fabrics. In particular, I love to check out the tablecloths and bedding sections because you can get some really beautiful and unique fabrics from those areas. So yeah, let's get going and let's see what we can find. So first up, let me bring you with me to Spotlight. Like I said, Spotlight is a craft and fabric store here in Australia, and I was so amazed with how many beautiful new fabrics they have in at the moment. I absolutely fell in love with these crinkled ginghams, and what I decided to do was go find a mirror and check which colour suited me best. And this is something I do every time I go to Spotlight. I take a handful of fabrics to a mirror, and that way I can really visualise how the fabrics will look once made up into a garment. You'll have to wait until later on in this video to find out which colour I ended up choosing, but trust me, it was so hard to choose just one. Next, I popped into the first thrift store of the day and made a beeline straight to the bedding and tablecloth section. This is the first section I look at when I go op shopping because, like I said, you can often find the most beautiful and unique fabrics. This time I was lucky enough to also find this really cool plaid roll of fabric, and of course had to pick that up. The next op shop had so many bed sheets and bed linens, and it was just so fun to sift through them all. At this one, I only ended up finding one that I absolutely loved and had to take home with me, and that's this lovely peachy rose bed sheet. And of course, while op shopping, I have to have a look at the vintage patterns, and this time I managed to find quite a few. This shop had them set up in a way that was really easy to just kind of flick through them and have a good look at them. It's not always that easy. Usually they're just kind of crammed into a box, making it tricky to sort through. But yeah, I managed to find quite a few this time. And in the last op shop I stopped by, I found this very out there retro blanket that for some reason I was just so drawn to and absolutely fell in love with, and you'll have to wait until later on in this video to find out what I have planned to make out of this one. Okay, so I'm back from fabric shopping, and before I get in and show you everything that I have found today, let's take a moment to talk about the sponsor of this video, Squarespace. Squarespace is the all-in-one platform to create a beautiful online presence and run your business. I've personally been using Squarespace to run the Rosery Apparel website and online store for the last 5 to 6 years, and believe me when I tell you, they make creating and running a website so stress-free and easy. Whether you'd like to start making and selling your own products, create a portfolio to showcase your work, write a blog, or simply create any type of website of any kind, Squarespace have so many beautiful templates to choose from. You're sure to be able to find one that's perfect for you and your needs. What I really love about Squarespace is not only can I create a beautiful website that looks great on the outside, but I also can have access to all the analytics and really important information on the inside as well. As a small business, it's really great to be able to see how many people are visiting your website, and I also love how you can see what products are selling the best and where the customers are coming from as well. All of this information is so great for a small business like mine to know about, because then you can have a really good understanding of your customer and you can get a clear idea of where you may need to make changes to improve your website too. So if you'd like to create a beautiful website of your own, then head to squarespace.com for a free trial. And when you're ready to launch your beautiful new website, head to squarespace.com/roseryapparel for 10% off your first purchase of a website or domain. Thanks Squarespace for sponsoring this video, and now let me jump in and show you all the beautiful fabrics I managed to find today. I have found so many amazing pieces of fabric. I'm so excited to show them to you. I also managed to find a handful of really beautiful vintage sewing patterns as well, so that's always a bonus. But let me start with the fabrics that I purchased from Spotlight. The first fabric I have is this beautiful textured cotton fabric. I did look at the label, but I actually can't remember if it's 100% cotton or if it has a little bit of polyester in it. I think it has a bit of elastane or something in it because it's slightly stretchy, but this fabric is in a really lovely, almost pistachio shade. It is just such a light green, and it's a color I have never really seen available before. If you're up to date with my videos, then you'll know that I have a real obsession with green at the moment, and so as soon as I saw this fabric, I was immediately drawn to it, and it also has a really beautiful texture to it as well, so I think this is going to make a really beautiful summer dress. It's been a long day and I can't quite remember how much each fabric piece cost, but I'll pop the amounts and the price of each piece up on the screen as I show them so you can get an idea of how much fabric costs here in Australia. The next fabric I got is this beautiful floral cotton poplin fabric. I was just so drawn to this, I had to get some. I have no idea what I'm going to make from this or if I'm ever going to make clothing from it, but I just had to have some of it in my stash. I'm pretty sure I bought 1.5 meters of this, so if I was to make something, it would be just like a small skirt or a blouse or something. But as soon as I walked in and showed Matt what I'd purchased, this is the one he was also really drawn to. So I might even end up making him a shirt or maybe even a pair of shorts for summer. Could be really nice in this for him. But yeah, I just love it. I think it is so beautiful. I obviously love my oranges and yellows, so I think that's why I was really drawn to this one. Next, I have a selection of beautiful gingham fabrics. There were so many ginghams in Spotlight at the moment, and in the most amazing colours as well. It was so hard to choose which ones I wanted to take home with me today. I actually think I did a really good job at narrowing it down to just 3. The first one is this insanely beautiful gingham linen. I just have never really come across gingham that has a check this big before. I've had the smaller gingham sizes and like a medium-sized gingham, but this is just such a big gingham. I think it will make an amazing maxi dress or something for summer. I'm sure I'll share a video soon all about the different things I plan to make from these fabrics, so if that sounds like something you might be interested in, make sure you subscribe to this channel so you don't miss out on that. But yeah, I was just so happy to find a fabric like this at Spotlight. It wasn't the cheapest fabric, but I think it will be worth it because it's just so like bold and beautiful, and I just love all types of gingham, so it's nice to add a new sized gingham to my stash. This next one is probably my favorite fabric find from today. It is this incredible gingham plaid fabric, and it also has this really lovely textured stitching throughout the fabric as well, which is just a little bit different and adds a really nice feature to the fabric. I also really love the color of this one too. It's like an orangey brown, which is one of my all-time favorite colors. And I ended up picking a heap of this up because I'm not quite sure yet what I want to make from it. And I love it so much that I'm sure I will use it all and even potentially make something matching out of it for Christmas Day. I'm not sure yet, but yeah, I'm so excited to sew with this one. It is just so beautiful. And the last piece I picked up from Spotlight is this really beautiful crinkled gingham. This one's in a lovely kind of paprika. It's a really bright kind of orange, and I had the hardest time choosing which shade to go out of this fabric. There was a really lovely mustard as well, which I was very drawn to, and they also had like a really lovely green and a classic black gingham as well. But the texture of this one is just so nice. I just can't believe how many beautiful fabrics Spotlight have at the moment. They never had fabric this nice when I worked there. It's really exciting to see that they're getting so many nice fabrics in. Again, I got quite a bit of this because I'm not 100% sure what I want to make from it, but now that I've had a bit of a think, I'm also tempted to go in and get some of the black as well, because I think it would work really nicely as this kind of dress that I'm wearing today. This dress, by the way, is my everyday perfect dress. I've got a whole video on how to make it, and I'll link that below if you're interested. But I think I need this dress in a classic black gingham, and with the texture of this fabric as well, I just think it would be the perfect combination. So yeah, I think I might pop back in tomorrow to get some of the black. So next, let me show you what I managed to pick up from the thrift stores. The first piece, and probably the most ridiculous piece I bought today. I'm not sure if I'm gonna regret it, but it is this massive blanket with this incredible retro floral print on it. This was $20, so it was quite a splurge for an op shop, but I have a real vision in mind for it. Not 100% sure if it will work or not. One of my favorite brands still had this woolen blanket styled coat, and I really wanted it. It was quite expensive, so I decided not to get it, and I thought I would keep my eye out for a blanket when I go thrifting, just in case I found something that could make a really cool coat. And then I stumbled upon this. It's so bright and out there, but I knew if I didn't pick it up, I'd regret it. And then when it does cool down here in Australia and gets closer to winter, I hope to potentially make this into a really beautiful coat. But yeah, it is huge and there is so much fabric there, and I don't know, it's going to be annoying to store until winter, but hopefully it will be worth it and I can make a really beautiful coat out of it. And if I don't, then I don't think I'll regret picking it up, because it is such a beautiful retro blanket that I'm sure I'll have a use for it sometime. Next, I have this plaid cotton fabric. It doesn't feel like it's 100% cotton, but it does feel like there's a little bit of cotton there. But this is a full roll of fabric. Let me see if I can try and figure out how many meters are there. If I had to guess, I would say there's probably at least 5 meters, maybe even 6. And this roll cost me $10 as is. There are a few little stains on it. Don't know if you can see that there, but I decided to pick it up because it is such a Janelle fabric, especially with the yellow and the plaid design. It actually reminds me a lot of the Merchant & Mills fabric that I just made myself a ruffled blouse out of. I just think it's really cute, and for $10 it's such a bargain. And now I have a little basket of goodies here of other things I found. This piece here is a really beautiful tablecloth. It's a round tablecloth and it was $5. It has this really lovely olive green and grey floral print all around the border of the tablecloth, and it has this really nice tassel to it as well. I picked this one up because I was really drawn to the fabric of it, but now that I've got it home, I'm almost tempted to keep it as kind of like a picnic rug for the summer months. And then the last fabric piece that I found is this beautiful bed sheet. I've actually owned a bed sheet exactly like this one before, and I turned it into a bunch of dresses when I used to sell handmade dresses back in the day. So I was so excited to find it again because it is so dreamy and beautiful. It just has these large peach roses all throughout it, and it's just such a pretty shade of peach. I'm not sure what I'll make from this, but it was only $3.50, so I thought I'd pick it up and add it to my stash, and hopefully the perfect project for it will come along eventually. And now for all these vintage patterns that I found. The first one is this Style 4322 dress. I actually picked this one up because I was really drawn to this more simple version. I really like the high empire waistline that this dress has, and I also think the long sleeves with it looks really nice. I almost get Bridgerton vibes from this really simple dress. The flared sleeves are obviously amazing too, but just not quite my style at the moment. The next one is also not quite my style, but it was just so stunning, I had to get it. And it's this insane 80s formal dress. I just think it is perfection, and I have this real desire to make an over-the-top taffeta / tulle 80s ball gown dress, so that is why I picked this one up. I don't know when I will ever make something like that, but I am hoping to do a fancy dress party for my 30th next year, so maybe something like this for that could be really fun. Next I have this dress, which is Simplicity 6492. It is basically just a simple basic dress. It's very similar to a dress I already have in my wardrobe that I picked up from an op shop many years ago and wear all the time. I actually shared a video on how to clone that dress. It's one of the first videos I ever made, and this pattern really reminds me of that dress. So I decided to pick it up because it is such a simple but really comfortable dress to wear, and the size of it is perfectly my size as well, so I was very excited to find that. Next I have this pajama pattern. This one is Simplicity 8511. I love the kind of gathered neckline and the puffy gathered sleeves as well. I just really like that style at the moment. Next I have another bizarre choice, but for some reason, again, I was just drawn to all the elements of it. It is Style 4500. This one is like a bridal pattern. There's a few wedding dress options and bridesmaid options as well. This is like a classic 80s style with the puffy sleeves, the really high neckline. All of the details were just so beautiful in this one as well. I just had to get it. The next pattern is this blouse pattern. A very simple blouse, but with very big collars and big sleeves, which are very much on trend at the moment. And the last one is Quick Sew 994. This one looks very old. Like the packaging has quite a lot of aging on it, but this one is also some sleepwear, but it's a really beautiful style. Again, the style of this is just so in at the moment, especially with the elasticated sleeves over the shoulder and the kind of dip V neck and the square neckline at the back as well. I just thought this was beautiful, and because it was 50 cents, I decided to pick it up. So I hope you enjoyed coming fabric shopping with me, and that it's given you a good idea of the process of how and where I purchase my fabrics. Let me know in the comments which fabric find was your favorite and which one you're most looking forward to me cutting into. And like I said, I will definitely be sharing in more detail what I have planned to make from all of these fabrics in a future video. So if that sounds like something you're interested in, then make sure you subscribe to this channel so you don't miss out on that. And if you enjoyed this video, I would love it if you could give it a like. And don't forget to go and check out Squarespace, the sponsor of this video. Have a lovely day, and thanks for watching.